Hello, my guys, gals, and non binary pals. We're back with some more Autonauts where we are using cereal seeds and other assortments to gain economic supremacy on this galaxy of ours. And our dollars working away. Just got a little bit to get some cereal seeds going. And we talked about the bulk drive in the last episode. That's what we're probably going to do next. Very simple and easy. It's the same model that we're currently making. So I just, oh, look, there we go. Got that done. You are a good dolly. Uh, but yeah, I just, saved his original program and took off his need to move them and just set him to make up the number that we needed. So we don't need to save this, and we're just gonna say you're just gonna grab them, and oh, I need to come over here and accept this before I do anything. So pick that up, come over here, throw it into there, and just go ahead and repeat that forever. And you will eventually fill up. So let's take a look at what we're gonna do next. Bait fish. Oh, I'm pretty sure that's super easy. Party hat we didn't want to do. That's what we're doing now. Again, I don't think I would really do these. Hay bale's easy to set up. The perch, I'm gonna need to set up fishing poles and stuff to make fishing poles. And the stewed pots are also gonna require making up stuff, and I'm pretty sure that's second tier. I think I looked it up before. We could make it so that we did an episode per. That would be kind of cool. So we'll think about that once we kind of, if we don't find anything easy on here, and these are relatively easy. So if that stays around, which I don't think it will, we're good. But bait fish, let's look up bait fish. They'd be under animals, right? There it is. Essentially, I just need to make a crude net, dump it into some salt water, and I'm gonna get bait fish, which would help out for the perch, because the good fishing rod, I believe you need bait for that. So I'm actually gonna slow that down just because it's driving me crazy. First, let's do the responsible thing and return all these cereal seeds and bring that back. But net. Let's see. Really easy, and you require string. I think the only difference is that so that's a big one, is that this just doesn't wear out as much. But considering how simple this is, we could just, considering how simple this whole thing is, maybe we will go and plant something. I had a space cleared out here early, so let's go and get some weeds. Make some weeds. Yeah, let's do that. I am going to rotate you and put you right there. Let's do that. So weeds. Put a couple of you, and then what else? It said I need. Okay, so that's a thresher. I need a crank, which you're still working on boxes. But I needed. You're gonna be in one of these weird tabs, aren't you? Mystery. So I needed a string maker. Right. Let's get back to our nets. So for string, string maker and weeds. So we need to set up weeds. And with weeds, let me go back and look at weeds. You dig it up with that, and it doesn't need a hole to put it in. But you need a thing for that. You know what? I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to make you guys come all the way out here. Because I'm pretty sure you needed a shovel too. So I'm going to go ahead and make another wheelbarrow. Alright, so I actually made a cart, and I'm going to let my Space Jobs dialect do the cart. And I took the bucket dialect, and I'm going to make him my transportation for the axes. And that's because I made the bucket, I upgraded them to a better bot, so they can come make the bucket and deliver it down here with, you know, no repercussions at all. So let me put that X away, and let's get to it. So I'm going to take control of this, and my, let me look them up, my only transportation dude is going to come and pick up here, and then dump it off here. And we're going to need to do some playing around with the code, but that's essentially what they're going to do. And there's a couple of ways to do this. You know, for like, you can even set him up to go and get multiple items if you're careful about how much goes into his cart and how much leaves his cart. But I know the spades are going to be a lot of different places, so you're going to do that. And the cart holds half of what's in the box. So we're just going to say, repeat this until held object full, just to hopefully mitigate some issues, you know, that might come up. And then add to cart until held object is empty, but you can also reduce that. And for right now, he's the only one, so we're just gonna do a if repeat. No, let's set it up how we're gonna set it up. So, come and get that. And then if this is less than, let's say less than 50%. Come over here and fill this up, because this is 40. Actually, yeah, because this is 40. And then do that until your held object is empty, but you can exit if it's not, and then do it again. So he's going to come and just kind of continue to do that. So let's give him his cart, and he's going to go fill that up. But until somebody takes one out of it, we're going to be good. And then there was somebody over here. So at the farm, it would have been the Pumpy Digger. So instead of going all the way over there, you're going to come right here. And that should solve it. Good job. Good job. Okay. And now we can get started. So we don't need holes, we just need weeds. So we're going to need a planter. And I do not... You need to go away, first of all, to the workshop. And then I made you a clay miner. You need to go up here. Okay. So first off, we're going to have a bit of problem. He's not done making his stuff. We need about 16 more. So we're going to be a little shy on bots. But I'm just going to tell you to make some bots. And I'm going to have to come back later to have these guys doing it. You can come with me in case I need you. So, let's get over here. And when that first guy comes up, we can use them. I think we're going to need like 3 or 4. So you are my weed planter. Since we already have some weeds, we're going to be good. You're going to come over here until your hands are full and go and plant. Let's designate the area. Boom. And then do that until hands are empty. And let's check it out because we don't want to ever run loose from there. So you do that forever. And then this should be grown up soon. So our second guy, we're going to go weed harvester. And what you're going to do is get one of those if you don't have one. If hands empty. And then come over here and dig that up. Again, let's set those parameters. And since all we ever need is somebody picking them up, I think we'll be good with just having you do that. So you do that until your hands are empty. But we do want to limit you. So if the weeds are less than 80%, you go ahead and you cut loose. So that's our limiter there. And then next, we just need someone to collect them. Weed collector. Come on over here. And you pick up weeds until your hands are full. We need to expand you. And then drop them in here until your hands are empty. Now we're going to need a lot of weeds. So, no, don't play that. We're going to need a lot of weeds. So, I'm not really bothered about having a bunch of people doing this. So, we need somebody making string. And we're going to need them to kind of hurry up, getting a good base. And the one thing we want to make sure we're doing with this is that we don't ever have the situation where the string maker takes the very last piece of weed, or anybody takes the very last weed in there. So if we have the brains, we're gonna get them to do that. So let's just call him string. And we're gonna say you've got 6 hands, and this needs 5. So I'm gonna prep him up with 4. So, alright, so you are going to pick out of here. But we'll do that at the end. So this is just going to be repeat, and I'm going to say times 5. So they don't go over. I mean, I could just say until hands full, and then it'll just perpetually blur out. It's fine. Let's do that. And then throw one in here until hands empty. Come and pick up a string until hands full. Click it out of that because at most you're going to have 2. Drop it over here until hands empty. And doing these repeats and letting them kind of exit out of it can help you later down the road. So, out of this, we're going to need a couple of ifs. So, ultimately, if this is less than 80%, we're going to need to repeat that. But I'm going to say, put a little thing in here that says, whoops, if this is we're going to say more than 10%, then you can exit the repeat. Oh, shoot. Slippy. Okay, but otherwise, why does that keep happening? So, if the string is less than 80%, they're going to go into this repeat and check the storage of this. And if this is, because he's going to be picking up 6, that leaves them 4 to kind of replant and all of that. Maybe I'll make that a little better. Let's say 20. 20's good. So if this is less than 20% or over 20%, they're going to exit and move on to make the string. But if it's less than 20%, they're going to keep checking. what they're gonna do. Then they're gonna get some string, put in the string maker, grab a string and put it in here. So this is pretty inductive because you know 5 string or 5 weeds make 1 string. And we've got about 20 plants going at one time. So hopefully we don't need string too much. We might have to expand the weed field, which I've never had to do, but we'll have to do something. So that's our string being made. I'm just gonna throw you in the farmlands. I'm gonna throw all of you in the farmlands actually, because that's where you are located. Okay, so that's string, and I have completely forgotten what we're trying to make here. Bait fish. We're trying to make the thing, the scoop. We're trying to make the good scoop, and you are made in a good workbench. So, do we have one of those, or do I have to have one made? Nope, we got one. Let's go ahead and throw you there, and bait, I'm pretty sure comes out. Let's double check. I need seawater. Okay, where's the closest? Is this this is seawater. So yeah, you can come down here too. So I'll just have that. They're gonna come down here and put the net in there. Alright. But yeah, let me get another guy. And you are gonna be net guy. So what you need is a pole and a square frame. Ooh, thank God I have some. Square frame. Go and drop those off. Until backpack empty. You know what, I'm sorry. You are driving me crazy with that. Alright. And then I need string. So then you can go and grab 2 string. Which, oh, do I want to give him a backpack? I don't really care. So grab 2 string. Yeah. Yeah, that's a little crazy. Alright. In order to tell him to put 2 string in here. So do that until your hands are, oh, you did it already. Until your hands are empty. And then pick this up and throw it down here. Alright. I need a brain. Yeah, because I just need like one thing. Retrieve, put them all in there, go get 2 strings, kind of put it in here. Okay. I think I have a brain. I have a brain. I'm going to need to set somebody up to come and get a brain. So come on over here. Doodly doodly doo. And take that. I need one of you right now. We'll raise it up later. Okay. Net's being made. Part 1. Or, I guess part 2, because the weeds were the first one. Weeds were the first one. String was the second one. Net was the third. So now we're on to part 4. And part 4 is going to be the bait catcher. And real simple like, they're going to come, grab this, and we'll just say, if hand's empty, and then come here, let's see if we get some bait. Yeah, there he is, little baity. Okay, do that until your hands are empty, and then come over here. And there's only so far these things can go, but not quite sure what their range is, so let's just give them a big long range on the seaside to catch them. Which reminds me, I need to shrink you down. I really only want you to go right here. Yeah, let's say right there. In the middle. Alright. Find his bait. Pick it up until your hands are full. And put it in there. Until your hands aren't full. And we're going to do our exit repeats. If hands empty. There. Do our ifs, ands. Oh, just enough space. So if this is less than 80% full. So you should go there. Oh, look at that. Bots needed. I thought I'd have a little more catch-up time, lead-up time to this bait. There we go. Now, I thought we'd have a little bit more leadway coming up to this. But we are accepting... Look at that. Number 1 bot head. We got some easy ones coming up. So... you know what I'm going to do? Come and grab a bait fish. And do that. And that'll, you know, just help push things along. I don't believe we really spent too much time in this episode, so let's look at the new one, which is the bot head. And that's a real quick one, so we're gonna duck that out. Bot head Mark 1. It's the bender head. So, you seem like you can handle it. Where was our... where's our head one? Yeah. Go ahead. So this is bot head Mark 1, which is a tree seed and a plank. Yeah, because we were having him put it into a box. So we're just going to say head 1 and... Actually, we're going to say bender. Because what I want them to do is grab it and put it in a box here. So eventually, my space jobs can just come and grab a box and it doesn't matter what they are. So... How many times? We're going to change it. So, you know what? Just go and do that. Because we're going to need to change you anyways. Okay. Now we're going to stop him. And say pick this up and put it in here. And we're going to get rid of all of you. And we're going to get rid of all of you. So, I've got 2 of them made. And let's go and figure out how many times we need to make this bender. 62, we've got 2, so you just need to do 60 of them. And yeah. Well, that was pretty freaking easy. I thought that would be a little bit longer, which it was, because I messed up some stuff up here. Messed a little bit up, but you know, that's why we gotta recheck on things and make sure things work. Oh, look at that. Wildlife needed. Already. You did more than I thought, and just with 1 guy left. So what I think is going to be good is retraining the Dalek on this cart. Go ahead and go in here. And we're going to save this. Am I going to have to... I think I had you set up too. Yeah, I don't know why it's not like one thing. So find the nearest food cart. It's going to replace that. And then it's also going to replace this. No, don't forget that. And was that it? And this thing is going to become that. Oh, I need to do this as well. Right at the start, grab that, go get a vendor. Doesn't matter how many you get. Come over here and drop it down. No, it's going to go here. Disengage. And then let's fix you. So until this cart is empty. Oh, that. Move the target, engage. Oh, this is not engage. It's not. Take out. Oh, get over there. Let's delete that. What's the last bit? Take from. So, does this work? Take from. Okay. I was like, I'm gonna be brain for No, okay, gotcha. Okay, go to the target until hands full. Drop it off. If hand's not empty, what are you? Add to. Okay. So if hand's not empty, come here and add to. That is target. That should work. Let's go ahead and track his progress. Okay, find the cart. Go and get 5 heads in your giant cart, which can hold 30. Oops. I need to accept the bot head. Ooh, that was quick. Okay, yeah. Get the heads, pop them in. That works out. That works out great. That's going. Bait catcher. Okay, so that is another one. Any other real simple ones? Catfish. Damn. Oh, we got a fish, but you know, we can do the one catfish. I might as well just make a rod and catch one dang catfish by myself, but knowing the reason it's only one, it's probably because it's dang hard to keep. So we'll do catfish in the next one, because we've done a bunch of simple ones that don't really need. Well, we did one that needed a setup in an industry, but catfish is going to need an industry setup. So we'll go ahead and do that one in the next episode. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. You have a good one.